Suppose you came across this question in the exam, how would you solve it? Work with me and let's solve this question together. Before I will solve, before I will start from the beginning, let me show you some identities that we're going to use by solving the question. This is tan 4 theta, okay? In solving this question, we have to reduce this 4 theta into 2. Tan 4 theta is tan 2 theta plus 2 theta. You agree with me? If I add the two together, I'm going to get 4 theta. Now, what is tan 2 theta? Or what does this mean in trig? In double angle identities in trigonometry, the tangent of A plus B is the tangent of A plus the tangent of B divided by 1 minus the tangent of the product of A, that's 1 minus the product of the tangents of A and B. That's 1 minus tan A tan B. So in the case where I have tan A plus A, for example, what will this formula become? Here A is A, B is now A. So I'm going to replace all B's with A. So this formula will be the tangent of A plus the tangent of A all over 1 minus the tangent of A times the tangent of A, right? Which will be the tangent of A all squared. You agree with me? Alright. Now, it means that A plus A is actually equal to 2A, right? So what this means is the tangent of 2A, it is equal to tan A plus tan A is 2 tan A divided by 1 minus, you know that tan A squared also means tan squared A. They mean the same thing. So along the line, we are going to make use of this. You see it. Now let's solve this question together. We're going to keep this somewhere. So using this identity, first of all, for this first part, the tangent of 2 theta plus 2 theta will be tan 2 theta plus tan 2 theta based on this, alright? All over 1 minus tan 2 theta times tan 2 theta. You get it? Tan A tan B, tan 2 theta, tan 2 theta, and that's tan squared 2 theta or tan 2 theta all squared. Okay, so this is it. Add this together, you're going to get 2 tan 2 theta all divided by 1 minus tan 2 theta all squared. I want to leave like this first. But this is still not all. If you check the question, we have resolved tan 2 theta before. Here it is tan 2a. The same thing, whether it's a or theta, the same formula will work. So what I want to do is, I want to replace all tan 2 theta with this, with 2 tan theta all over 1 minus tan squared theta. That's what I want to do now. This equal to 2 into, what is tan 2 theta? It is 2 tan theta all over 1 minus tan squared theta. So I'll be writing 2 tan theta all over 1 minus tan squared theta, all divided by, you get it, 1 minus tan 2 theta is the same thing here. I have in brackets 2 tan theta. I can remove this now. 2 tan theta all over 1 minus tan squared theta. And you're going to give everything a square. Follow up, you're going to get the solution. So this is it. So the first thing we did was to break down this tan 4 theta into 2 theta, 2 theta. Now, we are now breaking each of the 2 theta into a single theta. That's it. So if 2 multiplies 2, that gives me 4. And this is 4 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan squared theta all over. Okay, let's square this. This is 1 minus, this is 2 tan theta over 1 minus tan squared theta. If I squaring this bracket means that I will square the numerator and the denominator. So if I square 2 tan theta, it will give me 4 because 2 squared is 4. Then if I square tan theta, I will be getting tan squared theta. That's for the numerator. Then divided by, I want to square this 1 minus tan squared theta all squared. So let me leave it like this first. 1 minus tan squared theta all squared. I will tell you I did not expand it in this step. So this is equal to 4 tan theta all over 1 minus tan squared theta divided by, if I do LCM for this, then I have A minus B over C. The short way to do LCM without doing LCM of C and 1C is to say C times A, that's AC, then minus B all over C. Insofar the LCM of 1 and C is still C, this principle will work. So this is over 1. The LCM of these two is this particular one. So I can simply use this denominator here, this 1 minus tan squared theta all squared, to multiply this 1. I will get 1 minus tan squared theta all squared. Then minus this one on top, 4 tan squared theta, and divide everything by, this one is a bigger fraction. Let me stretch it. Good. Divided by 1 minus tan squared theta all squared. 1 minus tan squared theta all squared. Good. We are good to go now. What is happening here is not just trigonometry alone. Algebra is also having its own parts of the drama. You get it? See, if I have A over B all over C over D, for example, this A, if this A and this C have anything in common, I can cancel them like that. If this B and this D have anything in common, I can cancel them as well. Look at it again. This actually means A over B divided by C over D. You know, division will turn to multiplication. We have A over B times D over C. So you saw it when you see the reason why I said these two can actually have something to do with each other by understanding, and these two as well. So why I'm saying this is because of what's going on here. This is like the A, this is like the B, this is like the C, and this is like the D. Look at this one here, look at this one here, the B and the D. 1 minus tan squared theta, 1 minus tan squared theta squared. This one and this one, they have the same base, but the power of everything here is 1, and the power of everything here is 2. So this one can eliminate one of the powers here. So what's left at this denominator is 1. So what I'm left with in this whole fraction is 4 tan theta over 1 all over, let me expand this one now. Let me expand this. If I expand this, look at the shortcut to expanding something like A plus S squared. When expanded by numbers like this, I will say A squared is A squared. I will say 2 times A times X. This one, I squared A the first time. I got this. Then I'll use the power here, which is 2. It must be for 2. If it is 3, it's not going to work. It must be raised to power 2. So use the 2 here to multiply A and to multiply X. You're going to get 2AX. Then do X squared. That will be what? S squared. So if I expand A plus S all squared, this is what I'll get. So what effect or what implication does this have on this question we are solving? I'll do 1 squared. 1 squared is 1, right? Then I will now say 2 times 1 times minus tan squared theta. 2 times 1 is 2. Okay, times tan squared theta, of course, with a minus, is going to be minus 2 tan squared theta. Minus 2 tan squared theta. Then square the minus tan squared theta. We are now doing minus tan squared theta squared. We have a minus here, and we have a square. the square will neutralize the minus to give a plus. Then if I do 2 times 2, it's going to be 4. So this will be plus tan 4 theta. All right. Am I making sense? Okay, let me write this again because of space. Let me shift it backwards. We did 1 minus 2 tan square theta plus tan 4 theta. Then we have minus 4 tan square theta before. I didn't want to expand this. The normal way to expand this would have been to say 1 minus tan square theta, 1 minus tan square theta. Yes, if you do this, you will still get this one. But I didn't bother to do this because I wanted to just save time. Yes, so in the exam, you can actually follow some shortcuts and you'll be there very quickly. Okay, so we are here now. What is left under is 1 minus tan square theta. So, divided by 1 minus tan square theta. Alright, let's finish the maths very quickly. So we have 4 tan theta over 1. I don't want to remove that one. This is 4 tan theta all over 1. Divided by, we get it. Everything on top is being divided by what's under. Okay, I think I can simplify some like terms here. This one has the power of 2. The tan theta here has the power of 2. This one has the power of 2 also. So minus 2 minus 4 is minus 6. Therefore, minus 2 tan square theta minus 4 tan square theta is minus 6 tan square theta. Okay, wait, hold on. There's a 1 before, right? So this is 1 minus 6 tan square theta. Then remaining the tan theta is about 4, which is tan 4 theta. All over what's left under 1 minus tan square theta. So you know that when simplifying fractions like this with a division sign in between the two of them, the fraction on the right hand side will reciprocate and this one will turn to multiplication. So this is 4 tan theta over 1. This one here will climb up. It's going to be times. This divided will turn to times. This one will climb up. So we now have 1 minus tan square theta all over. This one will come down. 1 minus 6 tan squared theta plus tan 4 theta. You have to be very, very, very careful so you don't make mistakes and begin to solve multiple times. Yes. So the last thing to do now, let's simplify this. Let's now simplify this. Let's multiply and leave. Let's be done. Let's multiply. Now, you may be surprised why this mathematics is taking a lot of time. It is the nature of the question. Yes, and you may ask, is there any shortcut? I'm not sure there is any shortcut to this. So everything here multiplies that bracket. This 1 minus tan square theta, but I'm not going to write it like in the expanded form. I'll leave it in bracket form. So this is equal to 4 tan theta into 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 times everything here is the same thing. 1 minus 6 tan square theta plus tan 4 theta. And this is it. This is the simplified form of this tan 4 theta. So everything here equals the tan 4 theta. Yes, so this is how you solve questions like this. You must follow the principle, you must follow the formula for you to get the exact value you want or that is needed. So that is needed as the correct option to that particular question. Yes, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like, and share this video to your friends and to your classmates. All right.